This is one of my favorite nurseries. I come here every year. They just have a wide variety of like flowers and starter plants and herbs, and everything is just beautiful and pest free. I love it. But I really came here for the geranium. They have a ton of geraniums, like a whole row of geraniums, and geraniums are very easy to take care of, and you will get a lot of different colors. They typically come in like pink, varieties of pink, but you also can get white and red, so I'm getting that for my windowsill. Dahlias. Get you some dahlias. They are so beautiful. I think this is probably my favorite flower. Look at these petals. Like, it gives so much color, so much character to your garden. Excuse me. And it's an annual, at least here in Ohio. I think warmer climates, it could be a perennial. But look at this. All the colors, all the like, the character, like even these are shaped differently than the ones before. And the petals, it just, it's so beautiful. It's like this 3D flower. Love it. Get you some dahlias. They're easy to find any hardware store, or if you go to a nursery, they usually have them. The blooms last all summer. They have the spent flowers, and they'll bloom for you all season long. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Let's talk about the different types of strawberries. So you have ever-bearing strawberries and you have June-bearing strawberries. Ever-bearing strawberries are going to give you strawberries throughout the entire growing season. The strawberries tend to be on the smaller side, and the push out of the fruit is going to be a little bit slower but consistent. June-bearing strawberries will give you a harvest 1 to 2 times throughout the growing season, but because it only gives you it 1 to 2 times, you're going to get a lot of strawberries and they're going to be bigger. That's just my experience with that. Also, with the June-bearing strawberries, they push out a lot of runners, and runners are basically new strawberry plants that you can plant in the ground and have strawberries for the next season. So it kind of just depends on what you like. I personally prefer June-bearing strawberries just because you get a lot at one time and they're bigger and juicier, in my opinion. I killed my lemon tree from last summer, and now I'm on a mission to buy another one, but it's $85, and I don't know if I can get them $85 for this when I paid $50 last year for it. Now I will say they do have a lot of blooms. And the flowers smell amazing. So I up-potted my peach tree, and she is doing very well. I even got a little peach. A couple little peaches growing. This container is probably, I don't know, maybe a 10-gallon container. I'm not entirely sure. Here, lettuce and kale. Broccoli in 15-gallon containers, cabbage, red cabbage, and regular cabbage. And then these are my strawberries. These 4 I just purchased, and then these little ones right here and right here, those came back from last year. So we're coming along with the garden. These containers have soil in them from last season, And what I did was just took all the old plants out that had died, and then just tossed the soil a little bit. And then I'm going to add like compost to them and just amend the soil to prepare for this upcoming season. I have the energy to make a video, so I'm just gonna go with it. So, hey guys, I can't even smile, my face is so tight. It doesn't take a lot to start a garden, and repurposing is going to be your best friend if you're on a budget. This is a container that my strawberries came in. It already has holes all around it and at the top, and it has a lid to give my seeds the greenhouse effect. This was just laying around. I washed it out real good, and now it's going to be a greenhouse for my cucumber seeds. So what I'm gonna do is fill this container with my seed starting mix. 1 part, and this is 1 part peat moss and 1 part vermiculite. It's already watered and moist so that I don't have to go in and water afterwards. And then we're gonna put the seeds in here, close it up, and then wait for them to sprout. All right, fill it up. And we are using Space Master cucumbers, a dwarf variety, so it's perfect for patios and containers and small spaces that are too big or that are too small for regular cucumber vines, because cucumber vines can get very long and tall. I'm just gonna sprinkle some evenly around. Probably put about 10 to 15 seeds in here. That's because I might sell some of the starter plants. And then I'll put about a ½ inch of soil on top. And I'll just make sure it's even all the way around and pat it down just lightly. There we go. Put the lid on. And now you have your own mini greenhouse. Don't forget to label your containers. You think that you'll be able to remember what every container is. You're not going to. It's going to be very overwhelming, and it's stress that you don't need. So just go ahead and label. So I'm going to put Space Master cucumber, and I'm going to put the brand, it's Lake Valley seed, and I do that just so that I know if I want to work with this, if I want to buy from this company again. And the start date is April 14th, so that I know when I started it. And that is how you repurpose when starting your garden. I planted some cucumber seeds April 14th, and then I looked over here and I was like, wait, there it's green.